Hey everyone, I'm Josh.
I'm Mumble.
I'm Seamus.
And I'm Rootscarn.
We haven't gotten bored with Mass Effect 2 yet.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Speak for yourself. Oh, Miranda. Look at this office, this suite. She's got 3 monitors. Too bad
This
they're
was
all
our office
monochrome.
last time.
I know,
this
she
is
took
in the
her
same
office.
place that the captain's office was.
Like, and she has to
Miranda?
sit behind the
No
desk
doubt
while
you've got
we
a lot of
talk to her.
questions.
And this is
Cerberus
supposedly
isn't
our
easy
shit.
to
That's the
If this
worst
was our
part
sh-
about
If I
talking
can
to
help
her,
allay any of your
is that
Yeah.
she's behind a
I'd be happy to
desk,
do
so it feels like an interview. No,
what would you
lady,
like to know?
I'm your boss.
Like, there should totally be a renegade interrupt that is just like,
Oh,
reach
here we
across
go.
the desk and pull her over it.
Let's see,
Can't
what do you
just
have
sweep
to say
everything
about
off the desk?
Cerberus goals?
I know what we're doing here.
How about
but what
Because all I've
standing up
seen
in
from
presence of
Cerberus
your
goals is
superior
to kill
officers?
as many
Advancement
people
of
as
the human
possible.
race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the special
Looks like
task
she's
force.
got
The
Dungeon Man
Asari
free
have
on
their
that third
legendary
monitor.
commandos for stealth and recon operations.
Yes.
Cerberus is humanity's answer to
It's
those
like,
organizations.
they're all Hercules monochrome monitors from, like, the 80s.
Wow, so
Cerberus had to
those
cut costs
organizations
somewhere.
are regulated by governments.
according to
Cerberus
Miranda,
is
Cerberus is the human
Nobody.
equivalent
We're
to the
privately funded and our
Solarian
backers
Special
trust the
Task
elusive man to
Group.
make the right decisions.
Uh-huh.
But he's very
Yeah,
clear about
Except
our goals.
racist.
The Special
Protect
Task
humanity
Group
and
is a
serve its
terrorist
advancement.
organization.
The special
nobody
racist
likes.
task group.
What can you tell me about
And that's
Well,
why
of
you
course
guys
she's
run
drinking the
drugs and
Kool-Aid, you
assassinate
guys.
people.
No.
Like,
Even I
if
don't have access
anyone's
to
gonna
most
be
of his
drinking the
background.
punch
And
at
you've
the
seen more of him than
Cerberus
most
party,
ever
it's
do.
gonna be
Rare for him to become
Miranda.
directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Like,
Yeah,
and
but-
the
Whatever
way
other
this
people might say
conversation
about him,
should
I can
go is
assure
you
you
should
he's
just
got
start ticking
humanity's
off
best
all the
interests
stuff
at
you
heart.
caught them doing.
That
And she'll
includes
be like,
you
oh,
and
that
me.
was a rogue cell. Okay, well, what about the guys who were doing this?
I
Oh,
can
that
be
was a
sure
rogue
of that
cell.
if you know so
Oh,
little
what about the
about
guys
I
that
didn't
did
get
this?
to
Well,
where
that
I
was a
am without
rogue
knowing
cell.
how
And
to
you
gauge
should just
people's
keep that up
motives
for
and
5
ambitions,
minutes until she's in
even
tears.
from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first
I
to
didn't get
admit
to
it.
where I am without
He
being
is
able to
committed.
judge people's motives and
Humanity couldn't have a
intentions.
better advocate.
Yeah, because it's so easy to judge the intentions of some dude with artificial eyes that constantly smokes cigarettes and stares at a sun.
Yeah, he's the
He
goddamn
has
elusive
artificial
man,
eyes?
lady. He's
Tell me
trying
about
to send
yourself,
you a.
Miranda.
He's trying to send
Well, I
you
guess
a little
that's fair.
picture
I
here,
spent the last
and you're
2
not
years learning
getting it.
everything there is to know
He's trying to
about
tell you something.
Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision. but
Oh,
an
finally she
advancer.
gets up,
It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked
and then
me.
proceeds to not look you in the
I'm very good at
face.
just about anything I choose to do.
I'm
You
okay
certainly
with
don't
that.
lack for
I don't like her.
confidence.
Wow, that is not
And then-
what,
Fact.
what your
My
cocky
reflexes, my
said
strength,
that I
even
was
my
saying.
looks, they're all designed to give me an edge.
That's what I hate
Important
about this
hiding
game
from it.
is
That's the reason I'm
the
trusted
dialogue
to oversee
option
the
will
most
say one
dangerous, risky,
thing,
and
and then
technically
Shepard
demanding
will say
operations
something
Cerberus undertakes.
completely fucking
And it's why I
different,
was
and
assigned to
it's
you. It's my
ridiculous.
job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
There were a couple
What level
spots
of
like that in
genetic
Mass Effect
modification
1,
are
but
we
I agree
talking
they
about?
feel worse
That's
in this
very
game.
thorough.
Where you
Physically, I'm
think you're saying
superior
one
in
thing
many
and you're
ways.
just
I
saying
heal
something
quickly and I'll
completely
likely
even
live half
opposite
again as
of
long
what
as
you
the average
intended.
human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human.
Physically, I
Add to
am
that some of
superior
the
in
best
many
training and
ways.
education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Yes, Cerberus
Maybe,
education.
but I'm not. I'm still human.
And you
Shepard. I
can't
make
and you
mistakes
can't dress
like
her
everyone
down
else.
either.
And
After
when I
she
do,
gives
the
you that awesome
consequences are
setup
severe.
of like, well, I'm
Everyone
pretty
expects
impressive.
a lot from someone with my
Like all you gotta do
Yeah.
is throw in a, well, you haven't impressed me yet.
Thanks for the
Because she
information,
really
Miranda.
hasn't.
I'll talk to
She
you later.
hasn't done
Of
anything.
course, Commander, whatever you need.
She did
Now,
shoot
see,
that
they
one-armed
threw in
man
that
in the
line
face
back
instead of
there, if you
interrogating
guys
him.
caught it, where she says, oh, well, I still make mistakes, and when I do with some of my abilities, the consequences are severe. Which, like, it seems to me they were trying to make a character that was, you know, not stuck on a chair, that was, supposed to be a little bit flawed, but they failed spectacularly because she's still such an arrogant ass about it every time
And
you
could
talk
you-
to her.
Need me for something?
And you can't react. In a movie, you would totally expect, one of the other characters to respond
Have
to
you
that.
got a minute?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Wait,
Just
who's
checking
this
the
guy?
weapon systems.
Let's talk to
We
someone
should
much
ask
more
him
interesting.
about
Every
his
weapon in the
calibrations.
galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary
Ask him who
roadshow
he's taking to the
beyond
prom.
And now Cerberus rebuilds
Yeah.
Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
I wish we joined up with them sooner. What?
I mean, sure, they hate
We
everything I
haven't
stand
joined
for, me
Cerberus.
being an alien
We're
and all.
funding our
but-
mission.
Thank you. Finally, I got an option to say we're not working with
I can't
Cerberus.
exactly doubt your
They're just,
judgment.
you know, giving us. They're not even
I got
funding
my
us.
Squad killed.
I said they were funding our mission, but when was the last time we got money from Cerberus? I mean, yeah, we
Yeah.
got the
Happened
ship,
to
but
you.
I could have just stolen the ship.
You could have just, well, yeah,
Did you end
actually,
up fighting
once you have the
mercenaries
ship,
here on Omega?
why do you need
I
Cerberus
trained
at
to become
all?
a Spectre
You don't,
after the
really,
Normandy
you
was
don't
destroyed,
at all.
but it didn't
One bit.
work.
You know, Retz, it's funny that
found
you
the
say
ticket
that
to the
because
Citadel.
there is another character on
Nobody
the
was
ship
willing
that
to
says the
take
same
risks.
fucking thing.
Omega was filled with criminals nobody
And
else
what's
could
your
touch.
response to that character?
And there was no red tape to slow me
No,
down.
we're not gonna be
It was
pirates.
a perfect
We're not gonna
fit.
be pirates.
People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you
Oh,
started. How'd you end up with the
Garrus,
squad?
you such
Yeah,
a
because
bastard.
if
Not
you
too
were
different from how
pirates,
you
you'd be
formed your
far
squad
too
for
interesting.
Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people
That
join
should
up.
be the
We're
real
not
renegade
pirates!
option.
Pirates unscrupulous.
Security
We're just gonna
consultants
continue to
tired
draw
of playing by
resources
the
from an evil
rules I
terrorist
gave them
organization that killed like hundreds of
They never
people that I
did.
used to know.
Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including
So,
me, former military operators.
one of the other things that this
Psychic
game
agents.
does is,
The usual. Had a Solarian
as
explosive
far as I know,
chest.
regardless
Sure
of
he'd
whether
spent time on the
you
special
in Mass
tasks
Effect
group.
1
tech
convinced
experts
Garrus
at
to
Academy,
be
believe
more
it or not, not
Paragon
the friendliest
or
guy.
more Renegade,
He
he
could
still
have
turns
any
out to
system
be
ever built.
totally Renegade.
How did those
In
mercenary
the
gangs
interlude
do it?
Yeah,
between the two
but
games.
I think he
was my own
tried
fault.
to be
One of my
good,
people
and then
betrayed
something
me.
bad happened to him,
A Turian
and
named
so it made
Sidonis.
it
He
changed
drew me away
him.
just before the Mercs attacked
So
my
I don't know
squad.
if that's
Then he
really
disappeared.
fair.
Everyone except me
Yeah, but
was
even
dead.
before that, he was running a mercenary
see it
group
coming.
that just wanted to destroy all of the bad guys on Omega.
It was more like the Justice
You sure it
League,
was a betrayal?
and
Maybe
then
they took
somebody
Sidonis
killed
out
the
first.
Justice League.
No. I
Which
put
is
out
what we're
feelers
talking
with some
about.
old Contacts.
And that's
Booked
why he
transport
became
off
Batman.
Omega just before the attack.
And that's why,
He
yeah,
also cleared
he's
out
like
his private
Batman
accounts
with a
before he
sniper
left.
rifle.
He sold me out and ran.
Which is almost too awesome. That's why they don't
Which is
give
actually
Batman
the
a sniper
Punisher.
rifle.
What happened
So-
exactly?
Yeah,
Sidonis
oh,
asked for my
that's
help
not
on
as
the
good.
job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I
Then
got
it
back to
turns
my
out that
hideout,
Batman's father was actually alive, and he was evil.
No,
last
do
long.
not bring that. Do not bring Morrison into the equation.
And is also Uncle
Do
Ben.
you know where Sidonis is now?
Yeah, he didn't actually die.
His
He just
trail
faked his own
vanishes
death and
after he
moved to
leaves
New
Omega,
York
but I'll
to
keep
start
looking.
another
Ben-
family.
I lost
Uncle
my
Ben
whole
is
team
among
except for
the few
Sidonis.
characters that
One
will
day
stay
I'll
dead
find
in
him
comic
and
books.
correct that.
Yeah, I've got my
Thanks for coming
countdown.
by, Shepard. I've got
No.
some things to take care of.
Okay, we'll let you get back to your calibrations there, Garrus.
Yeah,
Let me
just
know
for
when it's
posterity's
calibrated.
sake.
Need me for something?
This is what he
Have you
says
got
when
any
you ask if
calibrated
he wants to
memes?
talk.
Wait for a bit. I'm
And he
in the
doesn't
middle
want
of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you
And
need.
he actually doesn't have that many conversations, so I came down here a lot, and he was always calibrating the crap out of that thing. I
It
don't
was
know
like, geez,
what
you don't
it
want to
is.
talk to me, just say so.
It's like, no, I'm just sitting in this little closet full of machines staring at the wall, Shepard. I'm busy doing that, and I'm happy.
Commander Shepard.
Oh look,
This
guess
is
who
me
else
time.
joined
This
the
is
crew?
Garrus time.
Crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're
So we
serving
basically
the
have
Sidonis?
everyone from the
Surprise.
original Norman.
Even to me. Yet
Yeah, seriously. She also joined the crazy
the
terrorists?
kind of
Yep,
charm
Mon
you endure would
Mothma,
have
I
changed
mean
most
Dr.
people.
Chakwas
But
joined the
not
terrorists.
You, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Is it the same voice actress? Because it sounds very similar.
Yeah, she did Mon Mothma.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission
I
that
don't
may be
work for
crucial to
Cerberus, I work
survival
for
of the
you,
human
which
race.
is a little strange
faith in
considering
your
up
dealings
until
with
yesterday
Cerberus
I
altogether.
was dead. What were you doing before that?
I trust you, Commander.
I was in preparation for working for
Do you have
for
everything you need?
I was like,
sir.
okay,
This
Commander
medical
Shepard's
base
dead.
is very much
If Commander
like the
Shepard
sickbay
were
on
to
the original
spontaneously
Only thing
resurrect
missing are my
herself
private
and
reserves.
reappear somewhere
I
in the
even had a
galaxy,
bottle of Ceres
it
ice
would
brandy
be in the
that I was
employ
saving
of
for
the
a
people
special
who murdered her
occasion.
squad a long
Could I
time
offer a
ago.
replacement bottle?
So I'll
Really?
sign up with then.
It's expensive.
I think they gave
And
out
we
a
have
mass
much larger
email
concerns
saying, we're
I'll see
going
you
to
later,
resurrect
Doctor.
Shepard.
Commander.
If you are interested in joining her crew, please respond.
I am Prince of Nigeria. We are going to resurrect Shepard.
Why is this in my spam email?
The women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
This is gold!
Best feature on the
Unwanted.
ship.
Oh.
We have restroom.
And the
We
computer
have-
gets snippy at you if you enter the women's
Although the
restroom.
restrooms, when you pop open the door, it gives you a full view of everything happening in the room, including into the showers. Which I would call a design flaw.
Get a lot of guys like accidentally walking past the women's room.
I know, well, yeah, it's an automatic door. It's not even like a door that you slide open yourself, so you can kind of like... No, you just
Hey,
blast it open every time you walk by.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Wow, that's a
Jacob
great
doesn't
way to
know who
open
he
a
is, but that's not
conversation.
my problem.
Walk down to
Miranda's
the
a
hole.
Cerberus bitch.
Jack says,
Yeah,
hey, I
before she
go,
opened her
what do you
mouth.
think of Miranda and Jacob?
And she's been on the ship for
love
3 minutes,
BioWare
and she's like,
conversations.
Jacob doesn't know who he is. Wait a minute, you haven't even met him. He wasn't even on the mission when we rescued you.
Tell me about you, Jack.
No, wait, I'm thinking of me.
still finding
I'm
out
the one
about
who doesn't know who Jacob is. Who's
Thanks for
Jacob?
letting me look at these files.
What's in them?
Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm
No
gonna find
kidding.
something I can use. I just know it.
You ever hire somebody, then just wander over to their
What if
ass
the
and
answers
say,
aren't what
tell
you
me about
expect?
you, insert
I'm
name
not
here.
looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates,
I'm really glad my
places.
boss
Okay, what if the names, dates, and places aren't what you expect?
What happens when you find what you're looking for?
I go hunting. Anyone who's screwed with me pays. Their associates pay. Their friends pay. The galaxy's gonna be a lot emptier.
There's a
than today.
debate in the thread
What's
right
your
now
history
about
with
whether or not
Cerberus?
Jack is
They raised me in
attractive
a
or not,
research
so,
facility.
because some
I
people are
escaped when I
very
was a kid.
much
Been on the
put
run
off
ever
by
since.
her
And they've
been
tattoos,
chasing me ever
ugliness.
since. But soon,
I think she has
I'm gonna
attractive
chase
lips.
them.
I think that's what makes
I
her
th- I was-
attractive.
I was gonna say, I think she has a pretty face. When you frame that out,
You don't
I'm
have to live
not
in this
into the
pit,
shaved
you know.
head and
It's
tattoos
dark,
thing,
quiet,
but I will
and
say of
hard to
all the
find.
females in the game, she
Plus
actually has
safety
a
in
really
me.
pretty face.
They had to make her face pretty because
You know,
otherwise
ship is a
people wouldn't have
powerhouse.
wanted to romance her or
You
whatever.
could go pirate.
This is
Live
the
Yeah.
part where she says she wants to be
Oh,
a
hey,
pirate.
pirates!
hope.
I am thumbs
There we
up
go.
for pirates.
Let's do it.
My mission is too important, or how would you help? Where is the... You are a pirate.
Let's
You'd be my first mate.
avast
Do
our
what you want,
matey.
'cause
Let's
a
do it.
pirate is free.
Keep playing along with it. It's
I'd
really
lead
cute.
the boarding party and handle the executions.
But the only options I have are you enjoy killing and goodbye.
Aw,
I mean, if
what?
we're on
Listen
board
about
with
killing that
Cerberus, then we
fascinates
should
you
be
so
renegade
much.
enough to
I
just
figure
go space
every time
pirate.
someone dies and it's not me, my
Seriously.
chances of survival go up.
That makes as much sense with
I
the
should
first
go.
game Shepard as anything else they're making us do.
Why did I get Paragon?
Because you were nice to
It's
her.
just because you were nice to her in humoring her about being a space pirate and executing people. What?
What's this
God
area?
damn
Jack
it.
is funny though
Remedies
because
holodeck.
one second
It
she will
includes
be like,
facilities
"Oh,
to
let's be
rearm
space
and
pirates
repair
and let's
normal-
go run off together," and then like 5 seconds later she'll be like, fuck everything. Yeah, I'm a badass. I hate you." And you're like,
Screw the man!
Oh yeah, let's talk to Jacob once so we can see this
Man,
flirtatious
No.
There hasn't been
conversation.
time to really settle in
makes
and
me
take
so
stock.
uncomfortable,
I want
you
to say that
guys.
working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege.
You know,
to serve
last
the
He
game
salutes.
we had one conversation with Ashley, and
You may change your tune if we end up like the original.
and we
Norman.
ended up romancing her.
As
So
long as the
at least
elusive
you
man
talk
walks
to
his talk,
Garrus.
and you do the
If
same,
you talk to someone
that's
else
true.
that you
to
can
make sure we
romance,
succeed.
then it'll
That's been a
even
condition
out.
for my service so far.
I
have
think, I don't know.
issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
So next episode, let's figure out what these issues are with Jacob, and then probably just leave him in the janitor's closet and never talk to him again.
Sounds like a plan.